line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.
Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of WITM Season 9. It is time for Monday Night Raw, and we have a stat card for you featuring 3 WITM matches. We kick things off with a second round King of the Ring tournament matchup from the Raw bracket, where it will be a renewal of the rivalry between the Judgment Day and the Falcon Claws, with Finn Balor of the Judgment Day taking on Corey of the Raw Falcon Claws. Then we will have a second round Queen of the Ring matchup, where Queen Alpaca will be taking on the former women's champion Io Sky, accompanied by the Arrestive Damage Control, Asuka, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane. And then we will see the Season 9 debut of Alec Winterborn and The Rock, as they will have a huge main event taking on the World Tag Team Champions, The Miz and R-Truth, the Awesome Truth, in non-title action, with a huge opportunity to climb up quickly in the Raw Tag Team Division rankings, perhaps earn themselves a future title shot against Awesome Truth. But to start things off is that second round King of the Ring qualifying matchup, a rivalry renewed. Corey takes on Finn Balor, who would advance to the semifinals in the Raw side of the King of the Ring bracket. Will the Judgment Day continue to dominate over the Falcon Claws, or will Corey be able to take down Finn Balor? It is time to find out. Let's get our first of 3 WITM matches underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
There's the battle. This second round King of the Ring tournament is underway. Corey versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor accompanied by the World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Corey accompanied by Alec Winterborn and The Rock of the Raw Falcon Claws, in renewal of the rivalry between the Judgment Day and the Falcon Claws with huge stakes. The winner of this match will go on to the finals of the Raw side of the bracket. Corey was extremely dominant last week, defeating Sheamus by count out and showing off some new moves in the process. But you have to wonder is the fact that he's facing the Judgment Day once again, the team that ended the Falcon Claws time in WWE for a year and a half underway, especially the fact that Damian Priest, Corey's ultimate target, the World Heavyweight Champion, is ringside watching. Can Corey stay focused on Finn Balor, or will he be distracted by the presence of the World Heavyweight Champion? Balor forced up. Corey with a reverse neckbreaker. Balor heads to the outside near the rest of the Judgment Day and then heads back to the ring as Corey taunts. But that gives Balor an opening to force Corey into the corner. Corey is able to evade the elbow drop. Corey with a big boot barely phasing Balor, and Corey forced into the corner once again where there is an exposed turnbuckle. Balor choking out Corey, and now has the arm of Corey pinned down and stomps away at the elbow. Balor stomping away at a part of Corey that he definitely does not want stomped on. Balor pulling out some dirty tactics here to try to advance in this King of the Ring tournament, and Corey again forced into the exposed turnbuckle. And Balor with a back Pele kick. Balor in control early on this matchup as the referee finally notices the exposed turnbuckle and reattaches it. But meanwhile, Balor on the attack. He goes for cover. Referee late to start the pin, and Corey is able to power out. Corey with the head and body in the yellow zone. Definitely not looking as strong as he did last week, but can Corey come back? Balor with a series of elbow strikes. Dirty Dominic Mysterio catching the leg of Corey and forcing him to the outside. Dominic Mysterio has been ejected by the referee. Judgment Day pulling out every dirty tactic they can, try to rower down Corey, and now it's Priest and Balor double teaming Corey on the outside. Corey is able to reverse. Now I'm out of punches by Corey. Balor's head in the yellow zone. Corey's starting to regain some momentum. Balor sent to the steel steps. Corey back into the ring. Balor quickly recovering from that ringside attack and heads back into the ring. Sling blade by Balor and a drop kick. Corey tries to catch the leg but fails, and Balor stomps away on his gut, sending his body into the orange zone. Elbow dropped by Balor. Corey forced up. And a front version of the code breaker by Balor. Corey reverses. Corey's head and body now in the orange zone. Advantage still in favor of Finn Balor. STO takedown. Corey falls right in front of the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. Priest forces him up and forces Corey back to the ring for more punishment as Balor now taunts E-Rock. E-Rock and Balor arguing. E-Rock trying to buy Corey some time to recover, and it is successful. They lock up. Corey plants Balor, snake eyes on top turnbuckle, but Corey's body now in the red zone. Corey at risk of injury. At this point, Corey has to ask himself how much he wants this King of the Ring. Is it worth a potential injury? Knowing that his ultimate goal is the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest, at ringside. Corey with a gut punch to Balor. Balor forced into the corner. Balor stunned. Corey starting to regain some momentum in this matchup. And hits a huge spinning elbow, sending Balor's head into the orange zone. We have our view blocked here a little bit, but Corey goes for cover. Balor powers out at 1.5. Balor evades the kick and gets back to his feet. Corey is arm dragged by Balor. Now Balor targeting the head of Corey and the neck. Balor goes for cover. Does he advance in the tournament? No. Corey powers out at 2 to stay alive. Balor with a Falcon Arrow, stunning Corey. Corey goes for, or rather Balor goes for cover. And still Corey fights on. Corey forced up. WWE Universe loving this match, chanting fight forever. Corey's heading down the red zone as well. Balor trying desperately to put Corey away. Goes for another cover. And still Corey powers out. And Balor turns to some frustration. 3 covers, 3 power-outs by Corey at 2. But Balor going for the coup de grace. If it hits, this may do it. And it connects. Corey in trouble here. And still powers out. 4 straight power-outs by Corey. Corey refusing to stay down at risk of injury, but really wants to advance in this King of the Ring tournament and finally get one over on the Judgment Day. Refusing to stay down. This time Corey evades the aerial attack, and that's enough to fire him up. They lock up. Balor back on the attack. Irish whip. Corey does have finisher build up, but he needs to get on the attack to be able to use that. It's been all Balor now for the majority of this matchup, and Balor remains on the attack. Irish whip. Corey with Irish goes for the splash, but Balor evades, and Corey in a very bad way in the tree of woe and stunned. And now Balor puts a boot to the face of Corey. And now a gut, or rather a pressing his foot into the gut of Corey. And now a stomp. Corey able to get to his feet. But there's Balor with an elbow. Balor can take flight again. He has another coup de grace stored up. It connects, and this has to put Corey away. It'll be very surprised if Corey powers out of this. He does not. Corey is out of the King of the Ring tournament, and Finn Balor advances. The Judgment Day gets one over on the Falcon Claws yet again. Okay, so after a very strong round 1 in the King of the Ring for Corey, he does not have an impressive showing at all in round 2, other than the 4 straight countouts after Big Finn Balor moves. Corey would fall after a second coup de grace, and Corey is out of the King of the Ring tournament. He will not be King of the Ring 2024. Finn Balor moves on, and Judgment Day gets one over on the Falcon Claws yet again. It's more of the same in Season 9. Judgment Day picking up right where they left off at the end of Season 8, dominating a Falcon Claw once again. But will Queen Alpaca have better luck in the Queen of the Ring side of the tournament? She has a very tough test ahead of her, as she is taking on the woman who was the Women's World Champion heading into WrestleMania before she was defeated by former Damage Control leader Bayley, Io Sky. Queen Alpaca will also have a tough test in front of her, not just in the form of Io Sky, but the fact that all 3 other members of Damage Control are ringside as well. Asuka, Dakota Kai, and Kairi Sane. Can Queen Alpaca overcome the odds and advance to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament, or will it be Io Sky pick up the victory? It's time to find out. It's time for a second round Queen of the Ring matchup. It's Queen Alpaca versus Io Sky.
If you can't dance, this the main dance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Grand Rapids, Michigan, the Queen,
show up. Man, I really wanna pull up, drink until I throw up. And tonight I'm having more love. Couple bad bitches rolled up to pop a little dough up. And they're giving up the dang things. Puffin'
I don't. Turned out something I won't. I'm a prince when I'm yearning at. It's so hot up in the spot, I'm thinking partying at 30, man. I deal with the real when I feel. But tonight I'm taking blue to the grill. I'll be damned if it ain't a day. I kick it and can't obey. When life is heavy, we party the pain away.
Representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
And there's about this second round. Queen of the Ring matchup is underway. Who advances to the semifinals in the Queen of the Ring tournament? Will it be the former women's champion Io Sky, or will it be Queen Alpaca, the woman who already calls herself a queen? And there's a Hurricane Rana. Sky with a series of strikes and a gut kick and a DDT. Sky looking to make quick work of Queen Alpaca, and nearly does, but she powers out at 2. Sky with a DDT. And now attacking the leg and ankle of Queen Alpaca. There's a stomp to the arm. And Sky just kicking Queen Alpaca across the ring. Irish up into the corner. As Asuka removes a turnbuckle. Looks like similar to Judgment Day in the previous matchup. Damage Control not afraid to use dirty tactics to help their teammate win as well. Queen Alpaca goes for cover. And Sky powers out at 1.5. And now a stomp to the chest of Sky. Sky kips up. And a huge DDT by Alpaca. Sky's body in the yellow zone. Alpaca going springboard and hits a massive springboard DDT. Sky for a stop. Hurricane Rana by Queen Alpaca and a stomp to the face. Now Dakota Kai trying to distract Queen Alpaca, giving Io Sky time to recover on the outside. And that will be successful as Sky able to get an attack. But there's Queen Alpaca with a roll-up, but the referee's distracted trying to reattach that top turnbuckle in the corner. There's Alpaca with a double stomp to the head of Sky and a kick to the back. Sky forced up. Irish whip by Alpaca. Alpaca misses with several strikes, and that gives Sky an opening for a drop kick. Irish whip by Sky. Alpaca responds with one of her own. Drop down by Alpaca. Leapfrog. And a spinning elbow by Alpaca. And a stomp to the chest. And a drop kick to the back of the head. Sky's body in the orange zone. Alpaca, not quite sure what she wants to do here. Looks for a stomp to the back. And a kick to the back. Alpaca goes for cover, center ring. And Sky powers out at 1. Alpaca starting to show a little bit of frustration here, asking what it will take to advance in this Queen of the Ring tournament. Hurricane Rana by Io Sky. Sky misses with a grapple. Forces Alpaca down to the canvas. Irish whip. Alpaca in the corner. Splash by Sky, sending Alpaca seated in the corner. And now, Sky pressing both of her feet into the neck of Queen Alpaca. And now Sky getting a little bit cocky before going for a cover. And Alpaca powers out at 2. And Alpaca will head to the outside to recover as Io Sky taunts some more. Sky with a suicide dive through the middle rope. Both women have the exact same health. Bodies in the orange zone, head in the yellow zone. Sky looking to do some more damage on the outside. She sends Alpaca into the steel steps and now plunges her knee into the hip of Queen Alpaca. Alpaca sent across ringside once again. Sky might be going for a count-out victory here. By a count of 6. Sky to the top rope. Is she going high risk? Yes, but Alpaca is able to evade the diving elbow. Alpaca, however, at risk of injury. Body in the red zone, and Sky making a target of that. At this point, similar to what Corey had to do in the previous matchup, she has to ask herself just how badly she wants to win this tournament, because she is at risk of injury. At this point, even if she won, if she has an injury, she would still end up out of the tournament. Both women taunting each other as Alpaca heads back into the ring and now goes springboard. And hits a massive DDT. Huge elbow by Queen Alpaca. Now Alpaca distracted by one of the members of Damage Control. This time Kairi Sane, and that gives Io Sky an opening. Her headbutt to the back. Sky attacking the leg of Queen Alpaca, trying to neutralize some of her speed. Both women have finishers, and maybe the next woman to hit a finisher that wins this matchup and advances in this tournament. Sky was going for hers, reversed by Queen Alpaca. Alpaca hits the sling blade and the drop kick. A page out of the playbook of Finn Balor, who we saw in the last match. Irish whip by Alpaca. Sky sent headfirst to the canvas. Now she's at risk of injury. Body in the red zone. Alpaca goes for cover. Sky powers out at 1.5. Alpaca with a takedown. And now repositioning Io Sky, perhaps setting her up for the flying Alpaca. But Sky starting to get back to her feet. Alpaca attacking the arm. Alpaca wanted to take flight, but Asuka took off the turnbuckle, disallowing her from doing that. And now Queen Alpaca arguing with members of Damage Control, giving Sky time to recover and get back into the ring. Elbow strike by Sky, and another. Irish whip. Drop kick by Sky. Sky goes for cover, but the referee distracted, trying to reattach the turnbuckle that Asuka removed earlier. Otherwise, that might have been Io Sky victory. Alpaca forced up. Irish whip. Alpaca reverses, but so does Sky. Alpaca forced onto the ropes. Irish whip. And Sky with a drop kick. And now a stomp. And double knees to the hip of Queen Alpaca. Now it's Sky looking to take flight. She calls herself the genius of the sky for a reason. She's looking to take flight here. And there's a huge DDT as our view is blocked a little bit. There's a better angle. Sky goes for cover. And Queen Alpaca, just in the nick of time, powers out Io Sky. Very frustrated. She thought that'd be enough. There's a reversal by Queen Alpaca. And a kick to the head. Alpaca working the arm of Io Sky. Sky forced up. They lock up. Head scissors by Queen Alpaca. And now it's Kairi Sane providing a distraction. There's an elbow by Alpaca. Irish whip. And Sky with a submission locked in. And it's locked in well. Dakota Kai taps out, and both Falcon Claws that entered tournaments in the second round are going to be eliminated. Io Sky is your victor. Okay, so unfortunately a change of plans. We were supposed to have the Awesome Truth versus Alec Winterborn in Iraq on this episode as our third WITM matchup. Unfortunately, the game rebooked the card while I was adjusting the entrances and removed the Alec Winterborn in Iraq versus Awesome Truth match. So we're going to postpone that match until next week's Raw. If you're looking forward to that match, I'm sorry, I will add it to next week's Raw. But for now, we did have two WITM matches. Unfortunately, the Falcon Claws lost in both entrances, but that's how it goes sometimes. We try to keep things fair and realistic. So with that said, here's your results and rankings update for this edition of Monday Night Raw. In a second round King of the Ring qualifying matchup, Rey Mysterio defeated Jey Uso. Rey Mysterio will take on the winner of the Finn Balor and Corey match in next week's semifinals. Then Lyra Valkyria defeated Shayna Baszler to advance to the semifinals in the Queen of the Ring tournament and will take on the winner of the Io Sky and Queen Alpaca match in the semifinals. Finn Balor defeated Corey in our first of two WITM matches on this episode. So Finn Balor will be the man who takes on Rey Mysterio next week in the Raw semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. And Io Sky defeated Alpaca in our second WITM matchup, so it will be Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyria to determine who goes on to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And in the main event, Natalya defeated Alba Fire. And how does that affect the rankings on Raw? Let's find out. The women's tag team champions are Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Number contenders, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, representing Damage Control. Number 2, Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Number 3, the Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. And number 4, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. The women's world champion is Becky Lynch. Number contender, Io Sky. Number 2, Natalya. Number 3, Liv Morgan. Number 4, Ivy Nile. Number 5, Lyra Valkyria. Number 6, Queen Alpaca. Number 7, Maxine Dupree. Number 8, Dakota Kai. And number 9, Zelina Vega. The World Tag Team Champions are the Awesome Truth. Number 1, the New Catch Republic, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Number 2, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods and New Day. Number 3, the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor. Number 4, the Creed Brothers, Brutus and Julius Creed. Number 5, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Mob representing the Latino World Order. And number 6, Alec Winterborn in Iraq representing the Falcon Claws. The Intercontinental Champion is Sami Zayn. Number contender, Finn Balor. Number 2, Chad Gable. Number 3, Braun Breaker. Number 4, Braun Strowman. Number 5, JD McDonough. Number 6, Rey Mysterio. Number 7, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Number 8, Carlito Ejak. Number 10, Karrion Kross. Number 11, Akira Tozawa. Number 12, Dragon Lee. Number 3, Ilya Dragunov. Number 14, Ludwig Kaiser. Number 15, Ivar. Number 16, Otis. The World Heavyweight Champion is Damian Priest. Number contender, Gunther. Number 2, Jey Uso. Number 3, Sheamus. Number 4, Bronson Reed. Number 5, Corey. And number 6, Ricochet. So now we advance to NXT. We already know we will not have any WITM matches on that card, as we do not have any WITM stars currently on the NXT card. So we will be back in a moment with an NXT results and rankings update. Okay, and here is your results and rankings update for this edition of NXT. In a qualifying matchup for the NXT North American Women's Championship ladder match at NXT Battleground to crown the inaugural NXT North American Women's Champion, Ren Sinclair defeated Ivy Nile to advance to the ladder match at NXT Battleground. Mi Shin from the main roster made a guest appearance on NXT and defeated Cara Jackson to advance to the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. as did Izzy Dame, who defeated Fallon Henley. In non-title action, the NXT North American Champion Oba Femi defeated Wes Lee. And in the main event, Oro Mensah defeated Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. And how's that affect the rankings on NXT? Let's find out. The NXT Women's North American Championship champion has yet to be crowned, and a set of qualifiers are being done to determine the 6 women who will be part of a ladder match at NXT Battleground to crown the inaugural NXT Women's North American Champion. The current rankings are number 1, Taya Hale, number 2, Fallon Henley, number 3, Gigi Dolan, number 4, Ren Sinclair, number 5, Izzy Dame, number 6, JC Jane, number 7, Kalani Jordan, number 8, Jada Parker, number 9, Ariana Grace, number 10, Jakara Jackson. The NXT Women's Champion is Roxanne Perez, number 1 contender Cora Jade, number 2, Lash Legend, number 3, Lola Vice, number 4, Sol Rucka, number 5, Tatum Paxley. The NXT Tag Team Champions are Axiom and Nathan Frazier, number 1 contenders Channing Lorenzo and Tony D'Angelo, number 2, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson of Chase University, and number 3, Joe Coffey and Mark Coffey of Gallus. The NXT North American Champion is Oba Femi, number 1 contender Noam Dar, number 2, Damon Kemp, number 3, Oro Mensah, number 4, Brooks Jensen, number 5, Wes Lee, number 6, Scripps, number 7, Joe Gacy, number 8, Charlie Dempsey, number 9, Dante Chen, number 10, Miles Bourne, number 11, Riley Osborne, number 12, Josh Briggs. The NXT Champion is Trick Williams, number contender Lexus King, number 2, Sean Spears, number 3, Wolfgang. So now we advance to SmackDown, where we know we will have at least one WITM matchup. Will we have more than that? Perhaps. We'll find out in just a moment. And yes, in episode number 4, we have a stacked Friday Night SmackDown card for you, as in the first of 3 WITM matches will be a second round King of the Ring matchup, with Corey and Queen Alpaca eliminated on the Raw side of things. Cabbages is the last hope for the Falcon Claws to win a King or Queen of the Ring tournament. He, of course, is in the King of the Ring tournament, and he will have a very tough test ahead of him as he takes on an athletic AJ Styles, and what should be a fantastic matchup between 2 very athletic competitors. And then Sword and Darth will be making their main roster debut, as they will be taking on the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, representing the stable The Pride, accompanied by the leader of The Pride, Bobby Lashley, and B-Fab. And then in the main events, Tiger Brown, the former NXT and NXT North American Champion, will be making his main roster debut in the main event of SmackDown, taking on the prize fighter Kevin Owens at a battle of 2 men who love to have gold around their waists, and a victory in the main event of SmackDown will go a long way to perhaps getting a future opportunity. But that is going to do it for episode number 3. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss a single moment of WITM Season 9. If you're interested, check out our WITM Discord, where you can talk WITM and perhaps become a WITM member yourself. Check out our Twitch channels if you'd like to see our other content like Pokemon, Call of Duty, and more. And check out sponsor W Energy, where you can use our coupon codes and receive 10% off and support your favorite WITM member as well. Until episode number 4 for a stacked Friday Night SmackDown, Cabbages takes on AJ Styles in a second round King of the Ring tournament matchup. Sword and Darth make their main roster debut, taking on Street Profits, and Tiger Brown competes in the main event against Kevin Owens. This is Corey with WITM CAW Wrestling, signing off.